Hi everyone, I am Margo, your tarot reader today. Thank you everyone for taking your time to watch today's reading. It is a personal reading, but today, as always, they are special. But today we're trying to connect with the spiritual side to see if we can bring forth a loved one that is on the other's heavenly side, if you want to call it that. Um, and also we're going to look at you in the physical sense for our clients. I want to give thanks as always. If you are interested in consultation, reading, or ritual, please email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margo your tarot reader. As prior to the recording, we'll call into the universe with the client's personal information, whether it's in the physical side or the spiritual side. Okay. We are in the energy, so my energy is moving fast as I can sense it now, my language and whatnot. But for the purpose of the video, we're asking gods and the higher power to enlighten us with the white light, with the energy of the heavenly vibration only, and let us manifest what is it that we need to know, what is it that we need to see for the client itself and whoever it is that we are trying to reach for this client. In the spiritual sense, angels of the heaven and earth light our path and the path of the soul of, if you're willing to communicate, if you're able to communicate with us through the process of the energy of the heavenly side energy, white light only, the presence of the energy of the good vibration for thyself and for yourself as sake. If you are wishing to and wanting to, we are welcoming you at this very moment. Also, let us see all the good the purposes that it is for the client's intels only in the physical and or spiritual side. God and heaven, angels of the heaven and earth, and power of three and spirit. Amen. I am loving it. Okay, so let us see, where would you like us to start? Okay, so we are seeing if we can communicate. Okay, we are in the process. Thank you. Okay, what are we looking at here? What do you want us to see? And for who? Is it for you or for who? Okay. What are you trying to communicate with me here? Okay. So I'm getting the energy of like being in the wrong path, following the wrong path. Could it be possibly looking at the wrong intent, physically and or spiritually? But who is this for? What am I getting here? Is it you? Okay, I get it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it feels to me that my energy is a little off right now. So it looks to me like this is not the person that we were trying to connect with. Okay, it doesn't feel to me that it is the he energy. It feels to me like it's a she energy. Okay, this is a she energy, but I don't. What she is this? And the reason why I say it and I ask what she is this, because it feels to me that it's two she. It's a broken spirit, money being misused, misplaced, unloved, uncared for, betrayal, backstabbing, waiting to exhale or waiting to be free almost. Okay. Dissipation. So I get like an energy of, it's definitely a he energy, a she energy that we're seeing here. Okay. Because it's just it's giving me the I need to concentrate on the purple or dark pink color. So literally it's trying to verify to me that it is a she. At first I felt that there were two women trying to come forth. But there's one that is a lot more stronger for me in this very moment that wants to feel the energy. Okay, so I know you want to hear for the other person's energy, right? But if it's able to come forth, we'll see. You know what it is. My clients always know. In a reading, we never know what we're gonna get until we're actually in that energy. Okay. Um, it is the energy of someone that is related to you in a sense, or possibly incompletely sense. Um, because when we are connecting with a loved one, physically and or spiritually, we're only gonna process those type of energies or ancestry line. Okay. Uh, so it, I'm trying to see if I want to close this energy or do I let it speak? Because I feel that we have had these interruptions a few times. So I'm gonna just let them speak for now, and then if I have to close it, I will close it. And if I'm able to reconnect again with the loved one that you want to see, then we will see if we're able to process that energy. Um, and if not, it may even tell us why. Okay. Let's see. What is your message? So the message for me when I sense this lady is that she's my, like right now I'm having like my heart very heavy, very like I'm being crushed. My chest feels like it's being crushed. Um, I feel like I have to like take deep breath in order for me to catch my breath. Um, and I feel like I need to run my mouth, like literally talk, 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 talk. You know, I'm not sure if she was like that in the physical life, or could have to do with the process of that this person passing also. I'm also getting an energy of someone literally got their chest crushed. Could it be through a car accident that they got crushed in, or could it possibly be through their lungs of some type of infection through the process of the heart and whatnot in the time of their passing? Okay, so it's giving me different scenarios. Now, keep in mind that, you know, if you look back in the recent energy of whoever passed in your family, whether it's recent or prior to, or that you even have heard of. I don't think it's something that is coming in the near future, because it feels to me that this energy has passed already. Now, sometimes I will have to admit that sometimes, because our spirit knows already when it's passing through from our physical life to the spiritual world, they do have an inclination of leaving their vessel, which is our body, more than usual as they're coming to passing, and so they do connect to other loved ones, physically and spiritually, to realign, to start realigning themselves or prepare their energy through the passing. Okay, so I have to. It is what it is. I have to say it. Okay, but I feel more so than anything, it is something or someone that's already been on the other side. Okay. So let's see, angels of the universe and of the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Now let's see if we can. Okay, so now we are going to see, is there anything else that you that you want to share with us? Is there anyone that starts with a letter D? Female with a letter D? I keep hearing D. Deborah, Debbie, Deetra. I, it gives me that name, whether it's a middle name, first name, I don't know. Okay, it may not be the person that is actually speaking to us, but it could be the energy of that person trying to come forth as well, because remember we sensed two earlier. mm, 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 mm. Okay, so why is this energy feels broken, like love struck, love broken, or it could also talk about the spiritual sense of not being fulfilled physically and spiritually. It feels broken to me. Okay, I I have to say that this energy feels like it's in the dark energy shadow, and we are looking at some type of. Mm, I'm gonna be blunt with you. How I get this is as someone that's most likely in the living, whether you knew it or not. were actually doing certain things, rituals, voodoos, experimenting, looking to reading, you name it, into the spiritual sector of life, uh, and most likely dabble into the dark side energy as well while they were in the living, because it's very clone in here for me. And they actually enjoyed it. It could have started like wanting to know the good side of the spiritual, let's say from church to voodoo, from voodoo to church. Could have been vice versa. Okay. um they're very Neptunian energy, so it means that they were very much so into the spiritual uh, learning how. um whether they mastered it or not, it what matters is that they got into certain energies that they shouldn't have. Okay. um could they have after the fact turned themselves into church like life? Most likely. Or could they have started in the other way around? Most likely also. Look into your ancestry, look into your history, and you will kind of know who is this person that we're interfering with. um and so they're kind of explaining a little bit of their life, physical life. And why are they doing this is because it's a factor of why they are where they are now in the spiritual life. um, it has caused to hinder their energy processing their spiritual side, their vibration, into moving forward to peace and enlightenment. Okay. And they're urging for some type of restoration in their energy, in their lights. And they obviously have come through because your ancestry, your lineage of uh, your ancestral lineage of, how do I put this? Um, you may, what people don't understand is that when we are working with the spiritual side, you can go back hundreds and thousands of years in connection when we're working through someone's energy. It can take us way back in the days. And by that, I mean centuries and who knows how many thousands of years, even way back then. Okay. Not necessarily just in one percentage, in just in the now. um, and it's very unique when we cross that line of energy, um, to understand what that world is like is unimaginable for me, even that I do, because every experience is unique each and every time that I read clients. Even if it's the repetitive reading of the same client, you just uh, it's enlightenment of like no other. um, and I'm grateful and thankful, but the reason why I say this is because I'm getting these visions of different entities but yet different generations. And so it's just because this person passed on this life, it doesn't mean that she was the only person doing this. It means that it comes from passed on to it. um, and so, you could have done good, but then you did something bad. You could have done good, but then you did something bad. And it hunts you, it hunts your energy uh, on the other end, depending on what was used, what was manifested, what was done, what was the cost, things like that. And it could also be simply as that her energy cannot rest in peace because maybe she didn't do something that she was supposed to do in the living, or simply because she cannot rest in peace because she's longing for someone. Maybe there's an energy that she's longing for, a loved one that she's longing for, and cannot or was not able to connect with that energy, thinking that she was able to in the living or in the spiritual side. So she's longing for a loved one uh, that she was not able to connect in the other side, more so. Okay. There's a number of issues on this energy, and it feels like it's multiple situations. So I keep, as I'm saying it, I keep asking the energy, is it just her herself, or is it the other energy, like we kept sensing two in one? Okay. And I know at first I felt that it was two females coming forth. So I it baffles me, but maybe they reacquainted their energy on the spiritual side. I'm gonna say this. It's almost like they were able to contact your energy through what we're doing right now, me, and they were able to sense and vibrate the ancestry line. So here now they reconnected with you, but the other person or the other soul is a lost soul that was wandering in their vibration, and it's almost like, here you are, they found each other, and now it's like they're holding hands and say, look, here's the tunnel, here's the light, here's the energy that we can go cross it and get our point be heard, you know what I mean? And so they're finding us through that, and I keep feeling like it's almost like they wander off in the same circle of where they find our energy, when and they sit there and wait for our energy to come forth through the other side to help to reconnect. And I keep seeing this young lady, not young lady, but this lady, like pushing someone on the side to get to be the first to come forth, you know. And I wonder, are they pushing your loved one that you want to connect with on the side because they want to get hurt first? My visualization is like they're standing there. You know, I keep seeing long gowns and purple. I don't know why, if that was their favorite color, or violet. I don't know if that was a favorite color or something about purple, violet. It keeps giving me this flash. Um, and I keep standing with the other entity next to each other, and I keep seeing this other entity could possibly be the one that we're trying to connect with coming forward, but I see her hand going, nah, no, my turn, no, I don't think so, it's my turn, no. That stern kind of voice. Yeah, so I keep hearing, let me in, please, let me speak my piece, or asking why, maybe. But it is what it is, so we're allowing the energy to speak, right? Um, okay, so as you know, as we are doing the reading, as I'm saying, whatever it is that I'm saying to you, it is the vibration energy that I'm also signaling to the other side. So I am also letting the energy know that I do need to move forth, and I do need to try to collect the energy of the soul that we are trying to connect. Um, um, and so we are giving you thanks for connecting with us today. And any other time, we will, most certainly will try to do a way to connect with you. Um, but let us heal one space at a time. Um, Allow us to interact in the face and in the energy that is most importantly. And I am not saying this that you're not important. I am saying that we are in the process of doing one thing in alignment with. So you are not left behind. We're just doing what needs to be done in the way that I in the physical life have uh, placed it in. I apologize, but it is the way that it needs to be done. It's not that you're being forgotten, or you are all not being forgotten. So in your name, or in your energy, we will light we will we will light this candle in your name, and we will let it vibrate to you and to whatever energy you have with you at this moment, in your name, or in your entity, or in your energy. In a positive enlightenment, will give you the light and the source in this very moment, physically and spiritually. Let your energy vibrate with health. Goodbye. We light the way, and we are letting you know that you're not forgotten. You're still in the energy. You will find ways to restore your energy by the power of the enlightenment of the gods and of the heavens. Be calm. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I am not trying to shut the energy out. I'm just putting it on the side for the moment. Okay. Please understand that. And of course, my client knows what I'm talking about. But just because I am putting on the side does not mean I forget it. I make sure that we give them light. Okay. Thank you. So the loved one that we were trying to reach does not want to be rude or he's very polite. You know what I mean? He is, maybe in person he doesn't look like that or didn't look that way, but he's very polite and very giving, especially to females or elderly. So it's not that, yes, they pushed me on the side, but he was not going to interfere anyways because he's not that type. If he sees someone that is lineage to your ancestry, he will let them take their path and let them be and speak their truth. Even on the spiritual sense, he is still giving. It's amazing because he feels that they were wrong or that they need to say something or that they need to communicate something in the proper way, and so he feels that that is important. So how I feel this is that he is still doing that sacrificial even in the spiritual realm, especially like he keeps saying, especially that it has to do with my loved one's family or my loved one's ancestry. I'm not, I'm telling you, he's giving me this angelic vibe that for me, it's a hero energy. It's a hero energy for me. I got chills all over my body like you cannot imagine. If he has to go through the dark shadows, through the dark entities and energies, if he has to fight and do what he needs to be, he will continue to do it. So a lot of people sometimes, and I'm going to say this, sometimes we say, oh, why did this person did what it did? I mean, don't they see that they lost anyways? As they felt that they lost in life, they lost in the spiritual size. It makes no sense in someone's eyes why someone did what they did. But in reality, it makes all sense in all reality because the sacrificial that one makes for that love has no boundaries. They will go to the ends of the earth, including to delete themselves from it in order to save one's love. So there is no wind right now in where I'm working outside, but all of a sudden, as I was saying this, you see that we got this wind like no other, and my umbrella, it went in a 360, like the full range of heavy circles. Um, and so to me, that is confirmation that it is existing, that we're speaking the truth, and that we are in the right lining. Okay, and I give thanks to you because you are connecting and you're being truthful and you're speaking the truth all the way. Okay, thank you. So behind the scenes, I have all kinds of candles, um, uh, all different colors, and before I got the candles ready, um, to do this reading for you, my client, the purple came completely all the way, and so we definitely know that today's reading has a lot more to say than what we're uh, we got we got more than what we bargained today. I have to say, I love that, but it always the case, right? Um, so as I was saying, he's trying to make the not the excuse, but make his peace by saying, uh, I I have I have no regrets of letting this person take over, this energy take over for my share of time when it comes to the vibration of the energy. And the reason why I say that, because when we're trying to connect on the spiritual realm side, we have a limited of time or vibration to use. We cannot just use all day, every day. So for our sake, for our energy, in theirs as well. Okay, to intermediate with the physical and the spiritual side, we have to have a certain frequency in vibration to use. Okay, I hope you're understanding that. And so he's giving his piece. If I was not able to come forth, so be it. I'll let this person speak the truth, because I know that this is for in fact someone that is related to you. Okay, in all kinds of ways. Someone that is lost, someone that is willing to go forth. Okay, so we definitely have a journey here for this loved one of yours. We know that. And he's also stalling some type of energy that uh, he's trying to come about. Okay, what is his message to you is that he most likely is having to do other things in the spiritual sense, and having to not just work for himself, I feel, but I wonder if he feels that he has to also do other things for your sake or your ancestry's sake, or could he be looking at, this is hindering my happiness with my loved one, and therefore he's looking and waiting. And I will say, as I'm saying this, and I'm letting him know also, that you need to do for you. You need to do for you, for your enlightenment, for your energy. First, you need to heal your energy. First, you need to heal your energy in order to find other ways. Once you're restored, and if you're able to come through in that other frequency, then you may contact or be in or support in any kind of way your loved one here, or in the spiritual sense. But right now, the most important thing is for you to find your path, your healing, your joy, your love. Do you understand? We appreciate everything that you're doing and that you're trying to do, and that you're giving us the heads up. But we need to find you in the best way possible, in the best restoration possible in your soul, your energy, your vibration. Once you're able to handle all those things, once you're able to capture all those things, then what you need to do is move forth to the most highest vibration. Okay, trust me and believe me that your energy of your loved one will find you in any way possible. We will make sure that she will find your soul, your energy, in any way, physically and spiritual, if need be, if wanting to be, or wanting to connect with you in any other way. You know me, and we will always find ways to connect for as long as there's an existence of our self-being. Okay, so I need you to rest aside, put aside anything or anybody that will block your energy from moving forth. Okay, when it comes to the ancestry line of your loved one here in the physical side, let us take care of that, and we will find ways for them to find their way, and let you do you. And if you need us, then we will be there for you. You know that. Okay, do we got a deal? Okay, so he's gonna wait out a little bit. Okay, yes, for me this is a yes. Okay, so he's gonna rest a little bit. He's gonna wait. He believes us. Of course, he trusts us, and you know that. So if for me it's a yes, he's gonna hold a minute. He's gonna hold a while before he can move forward. Okay. So in other words, he feels that there's energies of your loved ones that are not in the right proper sense, and he's trying to hold on to them to lead them in the right path. I love that. But remember, then even just by putting their energies to cross path is hindering his energy, right? So therefore, we need to detach, and that's specifically what I've said. They need to detach in order for each other to find themselves. He needs to restore. They need to restore. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they can come back together if they wish to. You can come back with him in any other given time, as we've done in the past. You know that. So healing, it's a must process for his energy. Now, if and when they reconnect again, then there has to be something that needs to be taking place. Okay? Yeah. They're very much in that lunatic field of a vibration that I feel that he feels that he needs to watch over them, that he needs to take care of them, that maybe they're lost in the sense where he feels that he needs to be there for them to keep them in a whole, you know. Yeah, absolutely. That's what he's doing. He's because whether or not he's been there longer on the spiritual sense, it may not be necessarily that. It may just be that he's been knowledge more of what the spiritual sense is now, and that maybe they're moving along vibration to vibration energy, frequency to frequency, and he's been through that energy, so therefore he knows what the cause is of where they're moving to or for or from. um and so it's almost like, you know, when there's a lost child and you want to hold on to that child till they find their path, you know. uh and he feels that it's a must that he needs to do that, so I understand that clearly. I do. Okay. So yeah, he's very noble. I have to say that he's very noble. And could it be that noble got him where he is now? Yes. Could it be that noble got him with what happened in the physical sense? You know what I mean? I feel that it does. Hmm. It's a sacrificial, purposely done. Okay, thank you. We are detaching from his energy now. Um, thank you. I want to give you thanks for giving us this space that you have for us today. Thank you. Thank you. He keeps saying, "Don't worry, baby." Okay? Yeah, he keeps saying, "Don't worry, baby." He is doing what he needs to do. That if he has to do some sacrifice for those that are needing the help, for those that are on the other spiritual side, for those that are family related, whether it's yours or his, he has to do this. He says, okay, okay, yeah. Well, I was going to close his energy, but it is what it is. So, he understands. I'm gonna have to say that he knows us. He knows what we are able to, capable, and whatnot. And he does not want to let go of someone that he feels that is in need of his help or his vibration or his energy. So maybe he's feeling that this other entities are vulnerable to the energy, okay, to the spiritual side. And so he wants to protect them, is what I'm seeing here. They connected on the spiritual side, and I feel that they found him. You know, could it be accidentally cross path? Probably. But I feel that they were feeling that energy of the ancestral line, and they followed that energy, and they found him. And you know, he's standing on guard. He's standing to help. He's standing to protect and whatnot. Okay. Now we respect that clearly, and we will look into this later, and we will, if you have any way to process it or connect with us later, so be it through me or through your loved one. Okay. um, mm, so he's wanting to move his vibration in order to protect these people or these souls. Mm. Now, I keep hearing, "Will you forgive me?" You know, "Will you forgive me?" I don't understand why you say that. Come on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. I can't sugarcoat it. You know me. So he's not going to stand down. He's going to be around that energy. So, okay. It is what it is. Is he supposed to move forward into the other side, into the other enlightenment for him to restore himself completely, which he was, almost there. Um, um, he's not going forth because he feels that he needs to stay wherever his vibration is at this time in order to find, in order to help those in need. Huh. Wait a minute. Are you trying to play hero? Are you trying to be the savior of those lost souls that you're looking at or seeing or sensing? Uh, what are you doing? What am I to say for this? Give me one. Let's see. Okay, so we are going to give this energy some rest, but before we end it, I want to say this to the loved one in the spiritual sense. We understand your options or desire to do what you are going to do, and we are going to stand guard on your behalf in whatever process is that you're trying to do. I cannot, based on your energy, I can only advise you based on what I'm sensing now. So, but I will chat with your loved one here in the physical sense. But based on your energy, as I'm sensing it, as I'm feeling it, I respect your decisions. I respect the desire to do what you want to do, and we're gonna move on with that energy. Okay. I would say to you also that I'm gonna use this energy. I would say to you also that uh, may the gods in the heavens protect you in the spiritual sense. May you vibrate with peace, love, and light. Continue to restore your energy physically in the aspect of the vibration energy, but spiritually in the heavenly source. May the guardian angels protect your energy as you move forth. Whatever you desire, we respect your decisions and we will follow through and protect you in any way that we can when we are able to. In this very moment, we ask peace, love, and light to you and to your loved ones, physically and spiritually. We ask the gods in the heavens to find ways to help you through. By the power of three name, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, God, angels of the heaven and earth, thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you for being who you are, for enlightening your way, even in the spiritual sense. Restoring you, it is the most maximum. Peace, love, and light to you and to ours. Okay? Go forth. Go forth. Go forth. Go forth. Go forth. Okay. Thank you. Okay. We're going to let that energy set in. Of course, with my client, we will be talking in reference to this. And your input, it's very important because I see one thing and you may see another. And that is also in the way that this is supposed to work. Now, let's get into your situation in the physical sense, into the universe and the heavens. To end it. My silence is when I'm using the personal information of my clients and connecting with their energies. Okay, for those that are wondering why I'm in silence. Is there any voodoo done currently right now? Is there any currently? Woo! Well, isn't that something? Okay. So, okay. Um, I don't feel currently. It is what it is. You know me. I'm always straightforward with the predictions and answer or whatnot. Currently, at this time, I don't sense it. Not from the person that we were looking into at this moment. I have to say that. Yeah, at this moment, no. Okay, I have to be honest. Isn't that something? At this moment, no. We definitely don't see it. But has it crossed the path? Yes. Has it? Yes. Can it? Yes. They're looking into something now because they're not happy in this relationship, in this marriage or commitment. It's a little bit of stagnation and arguments going on in this very moment. Whatever it is that they were hoping or she was hoping to fulfill has not been in play or it's not fulfilled completely. So their marriage or relationship is out of balance in this moment. Okay. She may not be looking right into whatever it is that she's wanting to conquer or would have conquered by now. So she's very suspicious about the relationship, about her marriage. Um, and she feels that something is not sitting right in the relationship itself. Okay, so is there a possibility that it has crossed her mind? Absolutely. Is she tempted to? Absolutely. But in this very moment, I don't sense it. And you know me, I will definitely tell you if it's there from her side. Okay. Now, also, let me see something. Thank you, Angel. And you're what we're looking at here. Yeah. So there is a situation here that their bond is untied, unfinished. Their bond is not necessarily that soul connection. We've known this for a while. And so there's a detachment of that energy karmic contract being finished from them. So she's very self-absorbed. She's always looking after herself. We know that. But at the same time, this is also a hindering to the relationship. She's possibly thinking that you or your loved ones is destroying her relationship or marriage, and that's probably the cause of their arguments. But it's basically her energy, her soul contract that is not bounded to his, that is causing the breakup. Okay. And so one or the other or both are feeling lost and strained from this relationship. She looks at a lot of things in the marriage that was good, bad, and so she's probably speaking more, but is speaking out of place or might not be getting the situation of why he's being distanced. Okay. Also, what we predict here in the future is that there'll be a loss in the relationship of some sort, whether it's the marriage or one or the other. Also, what it says here is that they're still in the relationship or marriage, but she's feeling a loss from it. So I don't understand in which way is that coming for me, because maybe she's falling out of love or he's falling out of love, or she's suspicious of that and she's putting fingers where fingers may not be. Okay. She's afraid, rightfully so, that possibly, he's still in love with you or the relationship itself. She does not like whatsoever that he comes to you, that he sees you in a different form, different light, that eventually he probably admires you still to this day, probably even more so than it did in the past. And so that's keeping her like in a bondage of this maze, and she's not happy. Okay, she's not happy in the marriage because you're constantly in the picture. So she took someone's man, but she's still feeling that jealous anger situation. One is probably either doing some type of recreational drugs or drinking. Her, him, or both. They're not communicating in the best way possible. She's seeing that there are too many people involved or too many things involved or all or together in the relationship. So I would see it as you, your children, that's one too many in the relationship, and she doesn't know how to get rid of that. So I will say this. She's working on wanting to do something in order to get rid of uh, you, his children, you name it. She's being devious, conniving, and she's looking to see without being the source to get rid of the relationship between, his children, him, you, and him. So she's had enough, basically, of, you know, him having to be a part of your family and your children. So she's being two-faced in everybody. Okay. Now, yeah, absolutely. You see, we got you, and we got her, and we got the relationship. So she's feeling like he, how do I put this? She's feeling like you want him, you still want him, that you probably still want him to come back. But there's probably something here in him because he's not happy. That maybe he desires to make a return. Possibly that's already going into his heart, into his mind. She's feeling like there's some kind of betrayal happening here in the cause of the relationship. See, we get the same angle of the card and everything. So it tells me that this is like torn apart between two people, two women. That's her, and this is you. And this is the actual contract of the energy from both sources, yours, hers, and his. And then the actual fact of the situation. She betrayed the relationship of yours. She betrayed the relationship of him. And now she's being sneaky and betrayal in reference to keep this karma relationship, but is destined to disappear with her. Okay? And the funny thing is that here you are, here she is in her energy, and he's in his energy. You see this? So, but there's a dismay of this energy eventually. And here we are. He's not happy in the relationship. He wants something. He wants to look at different things in the situation. Probably personally, he's not all there, and it's affecting the relationship. And also, he's looking in the fact here of you, the relationship, the past, the present, and the future. It's beautiful because I don't see it coming this way. I see it coming this way. And here's the contracts, physically and spiritually. He is still attached to your energy, the spiritual energy, the karmic energy. He's still in contract with you, sweetie. It is what it is. He's not detaching from you. You're not detaching from him. So no matter what happens here, he is still in your karmic, in your energy, in your spiritual contract. It's not going away. It stands still. It tells me here that it's on hold. Okay? It's on hold for making, for me, a return, whether it is in the physical life, in this life, or any other life. We are still in a bond of contract. Theirs will disappear. Yours is still active. It is what it is. I have to see the cards in the way that they play out, and this is the way that they play out. Could I take in more cards here? No. They gave me what I need to take. It is what it is. So, and I'm not even going to test it out and say, oh, let me see. I'm not. It's very, very clear for me. Now, there's a huge potential of a rebound on this one because he's giving me the yes and the no situation here. There's too many swords thrown out in the relationship. That could be physically or spiritually and or verbally. So I'm going to see that as she is being very spiteful to the marriage, to the relationship, and to his energy, okay, in reference to or cause out because of this, which is your family, your energy, and so there's a lot of energy that is hurting this in their relationship, but it's also the cause that hurt this here in your end, in your relationship. Okay, so do I want to yeah, that exactly. So we know that this is the person who is being very painful and hurt. Funny thing is that we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Ace of Swords here. This is a energy that has more affection, more attention, more feeling, more action to it. This is a person that strives for being manipulative, because it's this way, very manipulative, say what it wants to say, but to be hurtful and manipulative to the energy, to the person. etc. And this is the energy that causes being fruitful, being abundance, being loving, being nurtured. So this is something that you are, and this is something that she pretended to be. Third party situation. There is a third party involved in their marriage. That can be literally another person, but it also means that the party energy can be physically and emotionally and spiritually. And I feel that all of this is taking place in that relationship right now. Okay. So definitely it has shifted drastically from last reading that we've had. We felt that it was coming, but here it is. Could they be showing it? It may not. It doesn't express it right now, but definitely emotionally is there because we see it, and spiritually is definitely there. When we are looking at these energies, it means that spiritually is connecting already to the fail. Okay. I don't care if they stay forever or not, but we definitely see. Yeah. So again, it gives me no voodoo at this time, no ritual negative done to you at this time by this person. But there is an attempt to want to clear all out, or to find a way for her to get rid of you, the family. She wants him for herself and only. And she feels that all the family is doing is, maybe she's going through bipolar emotions instability, that she feels that whatever she doesn't get from him is because of all of you. Okay. And she's just tired. She was playing the good wife, the good sibling, whatever it was, but she's just tired. She doesn't want you all involved in this relationship anymore. She wants all of you to be rid of. That's what it says here. Okay. Absolutely. If this marriage fails, it's because of you and your children. She is saying that to him, and she feels rightfully so that that's what that is. And I'm saying rightfully so because that's what she feels. Okay, not me. Yeah, there's definitely a betrayal here. But I would say to her, no, man, no, dear. The cause of the relationship is you're doing. Your karma is doing the backfire now. You're getting what you're deserving to, because you were not fair with the relationship, or how you contracted this karma, this lesson. So yeah. So what it may take place here is that she will consider to probably start working on him in the spiritual sense, and then depending who will help her, if anything will be done to your side. Okay. But definitely she is, I feel that she most likely did something in the beginning to get him, but also now she is going to revise that situation to him. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Real quick, let's do this. Thank you, angels, for being of the heavens. Let us see. Do we... No. So I'm rechecking to make sure I don't see any negative action towards you. Okay? Not at this time. And I keep saying not at this time, sweetie. It is what it is. So there's an attempt, but we don't see it yet. Okay? We don't. And believe me, whether you do right or wrong, the possibility is there from her behalf. Okay? Not now. Okay, I don't see it. No. No, I don't see it. I keep looking. No, one more, and then we'll close this one. No, I don't see it. It's just giving me a different scenarios of work situation, holding on for the last straw situation here, wanting more from the relationship, not being, it gives me more of her energy, but also, your situation as well as in the family. So no, I don't see it. Okay. I have to recheck it. For now, I don't see it from any angle, is what I'm trying to say. Not from her and not from anybody. I don't see it. Okay? So that's a good thing. I love that. Now, let's give you a quick one of this. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens. What can you give us here? The energies have shifted. The planets have shifted with Neptune and Saturn. That's a 3-year shift, and then Neptune for 18 years, and then we have another energy that it's 180 something energies. So that's probably what's what you're hindering right now, the Neptune. So when that happens, I always tell my clients, if you haven't had a cleansing done for quite some time, consider it to be done. Okay, especially when you're seeing things being standstill, you have to revive your energy. Angels of the universe and of the heavens, let's see real quick. Is there anything that I need to see for my client as we speak right now? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, she does not like, we know this all along, that she's a hypocrite. She tries to befriend and show support of you, the family, but she does not like the attention or the affection that your daughter have right now. Okay, she's very manipulative. We know that. But through her, she finds all kinds of things of you and everybody else. So it's a must for her to keep in contact with your daughter. She plays to be, you know, loving and caring for her. Okay. She would like to move, this girl. She would like to get pregnant. I would like to, I don't see it. She talks to you just to talk to you. But how I'm seeing this is she's very jealous right now. For some reason, could be that she's actually seen, heard something, or senses it, or all, that she feels that you want him. Now, I'm saying this as we are right now. I don't see her doing anything negative. So, because she has all this suspicious, most likely she's going to be heading towards someone or something. Let's say, for example, she talks to someone and says, let's say her friend, her mother, whoever, and says, listen, I saw this and it felt suspicious to me. I heard this and it felt suspicious for me. Do you think that it's all in my head? Could she possibly be trying to get him, you know? And so she explained this to this other person. This other person tells her advisor and says, why don't you find out? You know, I heard of this. I heard of this person that does this. Why don't you find out and see where this falls? Because through another person, she gets an idea to find out, do you or after her man? Do you know what I mean? And that's how she is going to perceive this energy. She, in all costs, does not want you to be in any way near him at all. It is very much so stated here. Okay? And she feels that she will do whatever it can to make sure that that does not happen, and or, you know, that she will, no one will be able to betray her in that sense, that no one's going to do what they did to you. Isn't that stupid? But yeah. So there is a section of saying, I will leave this man if he does so. Okay? Because we do see it here. If she ever finds out that he's sleeping with you, because her jealousy is going to go overboard and accuse him of certain things like that, that she will divorce him and leave him. She wants no part of you. She manipulates her conversation, seeing you, whatever it is. Something happened during the time that last time that you saw each other that has struck something big on her, and she is very suspicious of you tremendously. That maybe something did happen between you and him, and she is questioning him, and she feels that he is lying. Okay. And so she has not let her guard down because of this. Now, she does not want you anywhere near them. Okay? So, I will say this. if she continues to listen to this woman that she's so close to, that tells her everything about her personal life, then this could be the person that leads her to go anywhere else. Do you understand? That's what I'm seeing right now. So I will say that you might hear something, feel something, dream something. If anything is coming aboard, it will be during that time. Um, it may even be that you get a gathering again with all these people, with him, her, and everybody, and then that will be the draw to lead to something else. Okay. He, I will, I will say, if you do happen to see him, go for it, align yourself for it, and who gives a fuck what she thinks? Do you know what I mean? Because she's already so suspicious of this that it's 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 even if you do or do not do it, it's still gonna be there. Okay, so you play the cards wisely, but act on whatever the hell you want and not what you think may or not happen in their case. Okay, just do you is what I'm saying, and we'll take care of the rest. But in this very moment, I feel that she's very driven to see what the distance is between him and her, and what the hell is going on between you two. That's what I keep hearing her energy questioning, because it doesn't leave her train of thoughts. Okay, now let's see real quick. You, thank you, angels, living in the heavens. Thank you. Sorry, I'm the right one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that yeah, someone is betraying a relationship, and I have a feeling it's probably the Taurus, and he's not being honest, but she's probably being suspicious of you. He's being deceptive. He's being shy from her. They're at distance off and on quite a bit, and and that is the reason mostly that she's being suspicious of you too. She suspects that there's something going on between you two. Okay, whatever it was that she's not saying, she's not telling. I mean, she's suspicious. I think that she will probably make a communication of some sort or question to your sibling, your daughter, and try to see if she can find out what's going on in that sense. She 100% know that she can get through her. Okay. Now, she is also going to start trying to divide you and your daughter. Okay. As well, I will say that, yeah, whoever that friend is the friend that is going to help her try to do something. Okay. Also, what I'm feeling here also is that we have is a situation happening to a female, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, you know, a sibling of yours. So it's giving me heads up on that situation, some kind of fallback of emotions of some sort. Um, so I will hate to say this, but I have to say it. Could she strike through there instead of you? You know, there's a possibility. She is so jealous that she don't care. You know, she'll play the innocent card and yet being the devil at the same time. Okay. And I feel that in the long haul, she would like to see you and that child be apart and distraught, so she can divide, you know, what she wants to uh, possess, in other words. Okay. I feel that she feels that if any way to hurt you will be through that child. Um, yeah. Mm, yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I definitely see this. I also, some kind of announcement is coming in here. I'm not sure if someone is getting engaged or married between now and probably June, July. Um, but there's that conversation happening. Okay, it shows like a male figure. Um, Also, what I'm seeing here is that where is he? Um, he is trying to avoid communication, conversations with you because of whatever they've spoken about, whatever he was accused of. And so he's trying to keep the peace between everybody. If he's absent on purpose. Um, but there might be a notion of getting together, maybe for Easter of some sort, or a gathering of family. And so that will be the point for you to be the best, look your best, and don't go out there trying to please everybody. Find yourself to where everybody does whatever, and you just sit there and look pretty. Okay. And if the opportunity shows, and if you know what I mean, take it. Um, you have to do you, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who gives a shit? This woman will always find ways to find some type of negativity between you and the relationship or the past relationship you had with this person. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to give my client, angels? Emotionally, I do feel that this person still has set feelings, and emotionally, he's every now and then regretting, having to let you go, because he still has certain feelings towards you. Okay. Yeah. They're not happy in the relationship. Not on his point. Okay. No. There's too many accusations. She's accusing him. No contact whatsoever between you and him. Okay. And in this marriage, there's him, her, you, and his siblings, which is your children. There's always that characteristic. It's never one-on-one. That's the biggest problem for her. That it's you and your children. So she wants out of that. Yeah. There's also another woman. I'm not sure if this woman came back or someone in the past. I wonder if he was flirting to, or did he cheat on the marriage with her with another woman? Because she keeps letting me know about another woman. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. She's letting me know about that. Okay, so we will be in touch, of course. Recap the video, and then we will see. I feel that, and again, for the moment, I don't see it. I don't see it. We asked in different ways, in different forms. I don't see it. But sometimes, it's not necessarily the way the voodoo, or if a voodoo is taking place. When your energy is so inclined to certain vibration, it manifests as a ritual. Okay. So when you desire something so bad that the energies and the planets are aligned so well put together that it manifests in that level. Her way of feeling toward this whole situation gives me that vibe. Okay. And if the planets are set in the right way, it will incline to do certain things, negative or positive. So I would definitely strike to that new moon. I think it's Libra that we're having on the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look. But because it's Libra, it's legal, it's stability, it's karma, it's the yes and the no kind of thing, the yin and the yang also. I would definitely try to use that moon to my benefit in order to strike back with this person. And in order also to store her away from your thoughts and mine also. Okay. And you could also use it to strike for your benefit. because their marriage is not, it's a rocky marriage. That's what that is. Okay, they are not happy. She is not happy. She's very doubtful of him. And so, and he's trying to stay afloat. He's trying to, um and so this is the right moment to even use that. Okay, of course we'll be in touch, but that's what I'm seeing. And overall it gives it an aspect that certain things that we've done in the past are certainly working for them at this time. And if she stays in that node, then we definitely see that there is a separation happening within the home itself. People may not know, but that's what we're seeing. um and it, there is that possibility that can lead to a full breakup. But there's also one or the other trying to hold it for the sake of not being said, oh, you won, you know. Um, and that's what we're seeing right now. Okay. A possibility of a relationship for you sometime this year, if you wish it to be, near your home environment, or visit to the hospital or pharmacy, church or temple, whatever it may be, or you visit someone in the hospital, you can meet someone through there, or in your work environment, it says here, or jam of some sort as well. Okay, I want to give thanks to the gods in the heavens today for providing us with this beautiful reading. Thank you, angels, the universe, and the heavens, for your enlightenment, truth, love, and light to you. Love and light to you and to yours. As always, taking your time for watching. We will definitely continue to light this candle as we promised. Okay, and we will be in touch as well. For all of you for taking time to watch today, if you are needing a consultation or reading, please email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook, Margot Your Tarot Reader. Love and light to you and to yours. Thank you.